Well, hello world, this is Leander Live, and we are streaming Leander Live from Dublin today, the capital of Ireland, where we are the last stop of our journey around Ireland, together with the kids, Matilda and Leander. So good to have you all on board again. Great to have you along. As we traveled through quite a bit of scenery and beautiful areas, we captured a lot of different videos, and we thought we'll give you a bit of an overview of what has been happening. First video of the ranks is one from Sligo, a really nice town where we stayed and had some lunch. Hello, it is Leander Life again from the beautiful town of Sligo. Darling, what are you having for lunch? Sambo. I've got soup and sandwich, so I think that's where the name comes from. It's really fantastic here. The famous writer Butler Yeats comes from this town, and I can see what influenced his fantastic Nobel Prize winning writing. As you can see, it was really cool having lunch there right next to the river. It was absolutely fantastic. Right now we're staying in a apartment here in Dublin, but as mentioned, along the way there was so much to explore and see, like for example the Neolithic Cemetery right in the sort of vicinity of Sligo. What a super interesting site around us here, and from about a few hundred meters to a few kilometers from this central mound, which I saw before behind us. There are all these tombs. 5,800 before Christ, so water time. And actually, if you look at the hills just behind us in all these images, you will find sort of cemetery and like points of worship, so to speak, from this time on the hilltops. It looks really amazing. From wherever I look here, I can see them on the hilltops. So really exciting place here to be. That is the central one here in the middle. So I really love everything to do with archaeology, and for me this was very exciting and a dream come true. Thank you very much for my wonderful life, Melinda, for making this happen. Did you actually realize that this cemetery was in use for, or this sort of place of worship was in use for approximately 3,000 years? So that's 1,000 years more than we have Christianity on this world, just to give you a bit of a perspective on that. Onwards we went and stayed at a really amazing place overnight. Again, thanks to my wonderful wife Melinda, who organizes all of our trips and all the places where we are staying. Leander Life from Ireland. Today we are Lough-esque, which is a beautiful little lake, and behind us you see the Castle Hotel, the Esk Castle Hotel, where we stayed overnight and just enjoyed a really amazing breakfast. A fantastic room, and we are so very lucky with the weather here. Again, a beautiful sunny day. So sunny, in fact, that Leander is the only one dressed sort of really warmly. I am here in a t-shirt. See you again soon. We were very lucky indeed with the weather, and the kids enjoyed it a great deal wherever we went. And even that place, the next place, which was so super windy that the sound quality is not the best. I apologize in advance, but as you know, we're making this all live with our iPhones as we go along, so sorry for the poor quality, but it is sensational. It has a very hard to pronounce name. I will put the description in the description below exactly what it is called. Hello, and live from Ireland, very near Derry, Northern Ireland, and we're here in a rock castle. That is like the most famous probably of them all. It is completely circular, sits on top of this hill here, and has a very commanding view over the entire area. He's from the Celtic time, and then was overrun numerous times in its history. The view is breathtaking, and the structure itself, as you can see, completely round, made all out of rock, not a single bit of mortar or brick in its construction. So some of you might have already seen this video, as we're posting regularly on our Instagram channel called the Schaller's Visit, where you can follow us and our journeys around the world, so to speak, in this case of course around Ireland. We were very close to Northern Ireland, and we crossed over the border and made it into Derry, Londonderry, where this next video is from. This is Leander Life. We are in Derry, in Northern Ireland, in the hotel, and have just been served our wonderful looking starter here, which is a beef tick. And I think Leander is quite happy after having a really full-on day. We're looking forward to our wonderful dinner. And we're really happy with our kids. They have been fantastic on this journey, and really a treat to have along, especially for this next bit, which requires a bit of patience when you're sitting in the back of a car on windy roads, as we travelled all along the Causeway Coast, which goes from Derry sort of almost all the way over to Belfast. What a sensational place. The scenery is absolutely outstanding. Again, thanks to my wonderful wife Melinda for arranging our entire travel route, and we got to the Giants Causeway, which is a UNESCO World Heritage listed site to go to. Hello world, this is Leander Life, and today we are at the Giants Causeway here in Northern Ireland. This is a UNESCO World Heritage site and absolutely awesome. Just look at the stones and how it looks like here. And I think Leander and Matilda are having a great time. So from there, our next destination was Belfast, where we stayed in the inner city, and actually caught up with our very good friend Barbara and her son. And Barbara we know from the Swiss Club and from the episode Matilda Visits Melbourne. As you know, Melinda and I lived for 9 years in Melbourne. Well, at least I lived 9 years in Melbourne and was part of the Swiss Club there, and it was great to catch up with the former president of the Swiss Club halfway around the world. But enough of that. Here are some videos from Belfast. Hello, this is Leander Life from Northern Ireland, Belfast. It is a special day in the life of the royals again. Last time you saw Leander was actually in Windsor. It was Queen's birthday, and today it's Harry getting married. I don't think Leander really realizes that it's such a big deal. But here in the cafe, actually, there is little sort of flags and everything on every counter. So, Leander Life again from a new destination in the United Kingdom. So, with all of our planning, it still surprises a great deal that we tend to sort of just walk across these festivals and events that are happening in the towns that we visit, like, for example, the Maritime Festival in Belfast. I incorrectly, in the next video, pronounced it as the National Maritime Festival. Of course, not the case. It's just the Belfast Maritime Festival, but that was nonetheless really good. Went to see the Titanic exhibition and saw the wharves where they actually built the Titanic. Fantastic as well. And yeah, just a really cool day out in sunny Belfast. Welcome to Leander Life. We are in Belfast once again, and by coincidence have landed in a big festival again. It is the National Maritime Festival here in Belfast. What a fantastic day. Matilda's having lots of fun meeting heaps of pirates, and Leander also can't get enough of the tall ships. Sorry, somewhere around here he is, and he's actually looking rather happy. And yes, what a great event. We're now heading towards the Titanic Museum to see that. Oh, I think the broadcast is going on maybe a little bit too long. No, he just wants to see himself. That's the thing. So, and now after Belfast, we made it to our last destination, which is Dublin, where we are right now, as mentioned, in a apartment. We actually already arrived last evening and went to a castle in the area. Leander Life from our final destination, our journey through Ireland. It is Dublin today, and we are here in front of Malahide Castle. It's beautiful gardens which we've just explored. Now we're on this lookout for a playground for Matilda. You liking it so far, Leander? It's good, isn't it? So Matilda is here somewhere as well. You might know her from movies such as Matilda Visits. And Matilda Visits Dublin, of course, is coming out very, very soon. And all the other destinations as well around Ireland that we went to see with her. By the way, Matilda Visits is a sort of a more edited version of our journeys around the destinations where we go and see. You can follow her, by the way, under the hashtag Matilda Visits, and for Leander, the hashtag is Leander Life. So Dublin was really, really cool today, and we saw so many things, in fact, that we kind of forgot to make a few videos, but let me show you what happened when we spent our lunch. Hi, this is Leander Life from Dublin. We've already had a look at the medieval and Viking quarters, at the Dublin Castle and many other sites along the way. But right now we are in a playground here in the middle of Dublin, giving all of the kids a bit of a rest. Hello, Matilda. And enjoying this beautiful sunny afternoon here in the capital of Ireland. So sorry for the little interruption. Matilda's very excited and has to eat her dinner, which is pink flesh, just salmon in fact, which is of course bountiful here in Dublin and all of Ireland, because you know we're close to the coast. Yeah, one of the things that we saw today was the long room in Trinity College, which is, or Trinity University, which is the oldest university here in Ireland, and is their sort of, well, it's the National Library. It's absolutely breathtaking, looks really, really cool. Unfortunately, we couldn't take video inside, but this is a shot of it, thousands upon thousands of books that are on display in there. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We look forward to have you along for our next Leander live broadcast, or indeed Matilda Visits. You can find all of the episodes, all of the live shows on our channel. Thank you so much for being part of this, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're waving as well.